Hi, this is Haven. Today is day 8 of the Sankofa fast, and I wanted to come to you today to give you an update, let you know how I'm doing, and share with you some additional information about the fast. First, let me start by saying that I'm making this video to inspire others to do something healthy for themselves, but not necessarily this example. I have been fasting for many years. I started fasting when I was in my 20s. I'm 57 years old now. I started fasting when I was in my 20s, and I did 3-day fasts intermittently. I graduated to 10-day fasts, and it's just been within the last 3 years that I started extending my fast to more than 10 days. The last two fasts, I had one 18 days, and then I fasted just in March of this year. I fasted for 21 days. I want to start by saying that the Sankofa, the meaning of Sankofa, is to go back and take back, reclaim what you have lost or what has been stolen from you. And that's my inspiration for this fast. And I call it the Sankofa journey because at the start of this year, I decided that, I've been back and forth, yo-yoing, healthy, going from phases of very healthy to very unhealthy eating habits. As a result of what I was eating, I noticed that my health either very good or very bad based on what I was eating. So really started being concerned about my health. And as we age, we get more aware of the condition of our bodies, how we're holding up, how we look, how we function, how we feel, and how we live our lives. It's become much more of a factor for me in this year, 2012, because I had suffered with a shoulder injury. I suffered with gout in my foot. I suffered with chronic eczema on my face. I suffered with eczema on other parts of my body. And, I smoked cigarettes. I drank coffee. Haven't done drugs or alcohol in many years, thank God. But even though I gave that up, I was not experiencing optimum health and wellness. And I started looking closer at the things I was eating. The red meat that I was eating, the beef, the pork, and it got to the point even the chicken and sometimes even the fish made me feel unhealthy after I ate them. And immediately I started listening to my body. I started giving my body a voice, listening to the voice of my body. And when I went to bed aching, I would review what it was I did or ate that day that left me with that feeling. If I had a night that I went to bed feeling wonderful and enthusiastic and energetic, I'd make a mental note of what it was that I ate or what it was that I did that day that made a difference. And so in March of 2012, I made my mind up to start living more healthy and to go back and reclaim all that had been lost to me, starting from the hair on my head and ending with the body that carries my spirit forth day in and day out. I wanted the best for myself. And in doing that, I can give more to others. But it had to start with me. And I had to realize that if I don't take care of me, I can't take care of anybody or anything else because I am the keeper of this temple. And if I don't take care of it, it will crumble. And it's called aging. Now, nothing you do, including fasting, is going to stop age. Age is going to happen to everyone. But there are many, many things that we can do to set ourselves up for healthy living and a more graceful aging process, a life that is without the pain, the suffering, the consequences of contamination that we're getting from food, contamination that we're getting in the air, and just a lack of knowledge of how to nourish and take care of ourselves. It is killing us. It is killing us, one and all. It's not women, it's not men, it's not black, it's not white, it's not young, it's not old. Our lifestyles, our eating habits, our obesity rate. Not going to take a whole lot of time today. Got a lot going on. I promised you that I was going to show you more of my body, and today I'm going to show you what I'm working with. Now, in the last 8 days, I've lost 12 pounds. So this is my 12-pound loss. I started this fast at 212 pounds. I'm 5 feet 7 inches. 212 pounds. That's not good. And it didn't matter that the pounds may have been distributed in okay places. It didn't matter because I know that 212 pounds on a 5 foot 7 woman is not a good situation. So I started my Sankofa journey, and I did 21 days of juice fasting, fresh juice fasting. Lots and lots of lemons in that 21-day fast. Lots and lots of squeezed lemons. Lots and lots of just fresh juice. Not store-bought canned juice, but fresh squeezed juice that I juice myself for 21 days, and I lost 22 pounds during that time frame. Never hungered at all. Never, ever had one day where I was hungry during that 22-day juice fast. Amazing experience, and I'll talk to you more about that later. It was an amazing experience. Not even the first 3 days, which is typical, especially if you're new to fasting. The first 3 days are murder. But as you continue to fast, your body knows what to expect, and your body senses that, okay, we're going into another fast. So this is how I roll with the fast. And right now, my body, for the last 2 fasts, for the 18-day fast and the 21-day fast, I haven't had the bad experience with hunger at all. Of course, on the first day, I'm hungry, but I haven't had nearly the struggle that you would have, say, if you're new to fasting on your first 3 days. That's killer. Really, I'm not going to sugarcoat it because first 3 days are tough. I want to take just a moment and show you what my body looks like. So I'll just stand right here and show you. I've got puppies on the floor underneath me, so got to be careful. I took my measurements today, and I am 42, 38, 44. And just a little bit, you can see that. So I've got a pooch there. And, of course, back fat. And I'm not going to show a whole lot, but you can see what I'm working with. Yeah, that's right. Watch out, baby. Got my pup down there. The measurements, again, let me get up closer so you can hear me well. The measurements, 42, 38, 44. Oh, who does that? What is that about? I don't understand it. It's just not acceptable for me. It's a 42D. Blink, blink. 38. That's a 38-inch waist. Blink, blink, and 44 in the hips. I hear my dogs crying in the background. I tell you what, it is time to go back and reclaim it. When I say go back and reclaim it, when I was in high school, actually, I had graduated from high school and I was about to attend college. My measurements at that time were 32C, 1924. I'll never forget it because I had to be measured for a dress by a seamstress when I was singing with a group in Washington, D.C. right before I left. And we were getting our outfits made for a show. And the seamstress came in, Phyllis, and she took our measurements and she was amazed. Now, she was about in her 30s and I was just 18 years old, or 17 or 18 years old. And when she took my measurements, she said, "This is unheard of. Your measurements are 32, 19, 24." And she kept saying it over and over again. 32, 19, 24. She said, "Oh, wow, I just can't believe it." Well, I didn't think it was such hot stuff then, but oh boy, my measurements right now, 42D, 38, 44. I can't have that. I can't deal with that anymore. So, Sankofa, go back, reclaim. You cannot get the youth back. That's a given. But my body is not built to carry this much weight. It's just not healthy. And so we have to do something about that. And that's what I'm going to do. Anyone who has fasted more than 10 days knows that after the 10th day, something amazing, and I mean truly, truly amazing, happens within. It's not a high. It's not, and it's hard to explain. You're just you're lifted up higher. I can say that. You are higher ground. You're walking on higher ground. I can say that. And I can't do it justice in describing it, but you are walking on higher ground.